Two moms agree on one thing. Prices out there can be expensive, but there are ways to balance things out without breaking the bank. Take a look. Inflation. Everyone's dealing with it. And for parents, it's taking a little bit of extra work to get yummy meals on the table on a tighter budget. Meredith Perry is a mom of 3 and a budget coach with her husband at One City Church. Over the years, she says she's had to adopt quite a few hacks that work for her household.
And we sit down, I am the one that has all the calendar. So I'm like, okay, we've got, school tuition or ballet tuition coming up. We have a birthday, we have whoever's holiday is coming up. And so this is how much I'm going to need.
She says outside of setting a strict budget, money apps and even couponing have been lifesavers when it comes to cutting down cost.
I do like receipt check-in programs. And so there's one that I really like called Fetch. And you scan a picture of your receipt and you earn points for it. And after you earn so many points, you can redeem your points for gift cards.
Geraldine Trahan is also a mom of 3. Her and her husband are firm believers in meal prepping in their house. Adopting healthier habits helped them cut down costs significantly.
Take a step back, look at your expenses, and it's going to be hard. It's going to be a shocker, but you have to do it if you want your children to eat better.
Trahan also says social media has helped her develop new financially savvy mom hacks.
Look on YouTube, I look on TikTok to find these different mom hacks.
Now, both moms also recommend freezing the meals that you make in bulk, like chili, soup, and even your meats to prevent anything from going to waste. Kara Willis, 12 News. Good morning, guys. You know, the CEO and founder of the Cajun Navy, Rob Godet, says sadly, even after the storm is over, sometimes it's easy for us to forget that Florida residents are literally living through their darkest hours and that this is only the beginning. Think of it this way. Florida residents had to make a difficult choice, either evacuate their homes and leave everything they know behind or take on the dangerous risk of staying put. There was a lot at stake with Hurricane Ian. Now the real work begins. The Cajun Navy arrived in Tampa yesterday and immediately got to work. Today, they'll be working on setting up the safe camp and getting the word out about it to families who did not evacuate. As for Southeast Texans, Godet says we have a huge opportunity to help Florida right here in our community.
We help provide supplies. We have some programs like our Safe Camp program that we operate in partnership with Walmart. That is a point of distribution. So, communities around the region and across the country that want to help, they start.
Godet says that when the Cajun Navy is out working on disaster recovery efforts, they focus on 3 things. First is possession recovery to help families recover their valuables. Second, home and reorganization that helps residents regain stability by putting things back in place after a storm. And third, routine restoration, where the Cajun Navy helps those impacted to get back to normal life and their everyday routines. Now, if you'd like to help Florida residents recover, you can show your support by sending donations to the Cajun Navy through the website at gocajunnavy.org. As for how long they'll be working in Florida, Godet says that this could be a 6-month or longer deployment. Kara Willis, 12 News.
What does the younger Clayton wish he knew back in the day before you have what you have now?
So just, how much work it's really takes. It's a lot of day in, day out, 20-hour days, sometimes longer than that. Just know if you're going to start a business, it takes a lot of time, away from family, but, you got to have that support system. So
Ian was originally expected to make landfall around the Tampa area, but its path shifted south by about 80 miles. The eye is now closing in on the Fort Myers area. Landfall expected late tonight or early tomorrow.
And efforts to evacuate and shelter in place have been underway the last few days. At this point, we hope everyone in Florida is safe and prepared. Stay with us as we continue to cover Hurricane Ian throughout your morning. Now, the city will have to move fast, and if the committee is not formed by October 31st, the city would be in breach of its original contract for the AT&T building. And also this morning, federal grant money is heading to Beaumont.
The money will go toward improving public safety, according to Congressman Randy Weber.
And Beaumont will get more than $133,000. The funds come from the Department of Justice's JAG program. The money can pay for crisis intervention, drug treatment, and mental health programs. Representative Weber says this is not only great news for Beaumont, but Southeast Texas as a whole. Weber says, quote, these grant funds will provide our law enforcement and criminal justice agencies with the resources they need to keep our communities safe. And